next segment, wow, is the plank challenge, okay? So we're going to do this together, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to roll down, okay? So scoot yourself back. Make sure you've got space out in front of you. Let's bring the arms up. Let's stretch and reach. Engage that powerhouse. Go ahead, bring those arms down, roll down, and start to walk your hands out. So you're in a high plank right here. You're going to hold position, okay? So hold right here. We're holding for 1 minute, okay? All right, breathe. Let's work on our breathing. Inhale and exhale. Now in a plank, the bottom's down, okay? So it's not up here like this. It's down, and the belly's in, and the back's not sagging. By that, I mean it's not doing this. So you've got to use all you've got to hold that plank, okay? You can definitely modify it, come down on the knees, feet can come towards you, or feet down. It's totally up to you. Just hold, inhale, and exhale. All right, keep that belly pulled in. It supports your back and your spine. We're almost at the minute mark here. And lower down. Okay, this next one, I'm going to incorporate one weight, all right? I'm going into a high side plank. So to modify it, the leg goes out, the knees down. I'm going to row and then press. Bring the arm back in towards me, palms facing towards me, and lower down, and then start that all over again, okay? So, the progression, I'm going to stagger my legs, open the hips, row, and press, and then back down. Keeping the shoulders open, and the hips open. Again, a single row, press up. We're in the plank challenge. You do what you can do. You rest when you need to rest. Again, single row, press, back down. We have 30 seconds left of this one. Keep the belly in. Lift up through your hips. Row that arm up. Press, back down. Do it again. Feeling the challenge all through the body, but the core especially. And last one. Okay, how are you doing with it? If you need to release those wrists, go ahead and release. So this next one, same side, same arm, okay? So what we're going to do is go back into the plank. We're going to hold on to both the weights though to bring those wrists off the floor. What I'm going to do is step back. Let me see what I've got written down here. Okay, so I'm going up in a high plank. I'm going to row that same arm and lift that opposite leg. Or just hold that leg down. Exhale. So I'm rowing the same arm. Okay? And lifting that opposite leg. Exhale, keep that belly in. You can also modify this down on the knee. Lift that leg back. And then bring it back in, okay? Whichever's good for you. A few more. One more. And one. Let's stretch for a few seconds here. Okay, same side. So you're going to go down. You're going to go down on the forearm. Modification, keep everything stacked from the hips down and bend the knees, okay? So your modification, hand back behind your head, rotate down towards the floor, and then open right back up, okay? Progression, stagger your legs, come up, rotate. You can tap down or hover right over the floor. and then come right back up. Working through the waves, working these obliques. Nice rotation. Pull the belly in. Again, we're in this plank challenge. Just kind of snuck that in today. Take it at your level. All right. Again, feeling that rotation, working the obliques. Two more. One more. And one. How'd you do with that? So let's stay on this side. We will get to the other side to do the opposite side for the plank. But since we're here, let's stay here for now. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to bring a weight between those upper thighs. You don't have to, all right? Bring the legs out a little bit. And I'm on the forearms, or you can go all the way down. This arm can go up. You're just going to lift and lower. Now, modification, one leg lift, okay, without the weight. Modified bottom leg stays bent. Rock back just a little bit on your glutes, not a lot, but just a little bit to give you some cushion. This arm right here, if you want to keep it here, if you want to keep it on your hips, that's fine. Double leg, using the weight in between the thighs today, but you don't have to, you know that. Make sure this shoulder right here is down. Press it down. Okay, use that core. Exhale. Glutes stay strong. Again, double leg lift with the weight or without the weight. Or you can do single, right? Come on, use that core. You can do this. One more. And one. You're going into a clamshell position. You know where we bring the legs out in front of us and you can lie it all the way down. This one leg is going to go up and down. Okay, so with the progression, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up. Instead of staying down here, I'm going to lift, bring the weight on that outer thigh. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. But you can also stay down, and you can come all the way down here, okay? You know what? The feet need to stay together. This is a clamshell. Keep the feet together. Weighted or not. And again, you can come down on the forearms, or you can progress and go right back up, okay? You choose what's best for you. Keeping that core pulled in. Glutes engaged, one more. And lower down. How'd you do with that one? Okay, so this next one, inner thigh. Bring that bottom leg out. I'm going to place a weight on that inner thigh. And maybe I want 2 weights. You don't have to. Okay? So I'm going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. I've kind of got to keep the hand on there so they don't roll off the thighs. You could also come up on the forearms, all right? But you can also go down. Inner thighs. Let's pulse up. Pulse up. With that core engaged, you check. Make sure that belly's pulled in. Inner thigh. Weighted lift. Back in the 80s, we used to use ankle weights. We did, and in the 90s. But this is fine too. Just right here. If you have ankle weights, you can always use them in Pilates. Just make sure they're not too heavy, okay? So you don't want to stress yourself out. 10 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, place the weights aside from now. nice stretch out there. And so this next set, you can stay down. Make sure your head's propped up on something, your arm or a pillow. Rotate the legs out like a dancer and start the passe. So bend, extend, and lower, all right? You can also come up on the forearms if you wanted to. Just reach through. You just go at your level and your pace. And again, if you wanted, you can come all the way up. You can work with this arm, bring it way up there, or you can keep it down, all right? You've got lots of options, all right? You just adjust your body, make sure your posture and alignment are correct, right? That navel's towards your spine, you're pulled in, you're breathing with purpose, you're flowing from one exercise to the next, as gracefully as we can, right? Glutes are strong. Let's make sure we've got a lot of space, like between the chin and the chest, so we're not closed up in the neck, okay? Continuing, rest if you need to. We're going a little longer in these exercises today. It's power Pilates. Keep those legs strong. Turn that leg out the entire time. Two more of these. And one. Nice. Okay. So this next one, go ahead and lie on your spine, on your back. Flip your palms up towards your ceiling. And you're going to lift up. Your legs can go up like in your 100 position. And then just pulse, just reach. Palms up again. You can modify. Keep your feet down. Or legs up. Pulse. Belly in, heels together. Legs rotated out. Reach. Come on, work with that core. You're pulsing. Palms are up. You're breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Ten more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw those knees in for a back stretch. All right, stay strong. Transition back again to the same side. Bring the legs out. Flex the top foot to modify, bend the bottom leg. We're going to lift up, bring the leg front, bring it up, and lower. Connect the heels. If you want, you can go up on the forearm. You can bring this arm up for a balance challenge. Lift, lower, lift. So lift the leg up, bring it to the front. If that's too much for you, okay, if it's bothering you, just do a basic leg lift and lower. But again, feel that challenge all the way through this. Lift up, bring the leg front, bring it up, lower back down, connect your heels. Lift, lower, lift. 3 more. And 2. 1 more. And 1. How'd you do with that one? Okay, so on this one, give yourself a little rest. If you need to take a sip of water, let's grab a sip of water, okay? This next one, our legs are out, but if you need to bend your legs right here, do that, okay? You're going to hold this one leg up. You're going to rock back on your glutes a little bit. You're going to lift and lower with that bottom leg. Lift and lower. Okay, what can you do instead of this one? Inner thigh lifts or pulses, right? 10 more. 7 to go. You're doing great. Keep it up. 4 more. And last one. And last one. How'd you do with that? Come on up. All right, we're going to the opposite side. Now, we're going to go back to the planks just a little bit, okay? So we're going to the opposite side. Make sure you're not working the same side that you did before. And I'm going to use a weight. You don't have to. Remember this one where you row, press, and bring it down. Keep your hips open. You can stay right here modified, or you can stagger, okay? You take your time. Just figure out which position is good for you. Row the arm. Press. Keep those hips up. Reach up. Exhale on that lift. And again, you don't have to use a weight. And if you wanted just to hold the side plank, that's fine. Mouth open. Planks are not easy at all. They're so good for us. One more of these. And last one. Carefully come down. Okay, now remember on that one side, we did a single row, so make sure you're working on that opposite side. I'm going to show you modification. So your arm is doing a single row while the other arm's down. Your opposite leg, you can kneel and extend back, just like that, or come up in the high plank and row. Kick that leg back. Work with your strength. Ask God to help you. Bottom stays down. Or again, you can kneel. Bring that leg back. You can do a combo. You can mix them both up, right? Keep that core strong. Head stays neutral. I'm going to make sure I'm not pushing my opposite hand into that floor. Okay, I don't want to bother my wrist, all right? So make sure you're not pushing hard into your floor. One more. All right. So this next one, we're going into that nice rotation, okay? So to modify, you're going to stack the legs, keep them bent. Bring the arm back, rotate down, and then back around, okay? To progress, stagger the legs, come up on the forearms, hand goes back. Rotate. Exhale. Stay open in your hips. Come on, working through the core. It's a challenge, but you can do this. Three more. One to go. Woo! Shake out that arm a little bit. Shake out those arms. Okay, those are no joke. All right. I don't know what I was thinking about when I threw all those planks in there today. Oh well, it seemed like a great idea at the time. So this next one is that double leg lift with the weight in between the thighs. You can certainly stay up on the forearms. I kind of like staying down on this one, propping up just a little bit. Rock back on your glutes, lift and lower, lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Keep that belly in. Again, this one's not easy either. Lift and lower. Reach up there. It's a different workout today, okay? A lot of strength in it. A lot of power in it. Pilates always has power moves in it. but a lot today. Working on balance, stabilization, strength, especially the core, then that upper and lower body combo. Just lift and lower. A few more of these. 4, 3, 1 more, and 1. Nice. Remember that clamshell? So with or without the weight, okay, so let's lift and lower just like that. You can also stay down. You can also come up on that forearm, as long as it doesn't bother the forearm. Maybe you need a little bit more cushion under the forearm, or just bring it down. Just lift and lower, engaging that core, and that shoulder stays down. Working with this weight, just kind of hold it on there. If you had weights that velcroed around the thighs, that'd be great, but we're working with what we've got right now, right? Breathe. 4, 3, 1 more, and lower down. Nice job. How are you doing with this workout? All right, this next one, inner thigh lifts. 1 or 2 weights, or none. It's totally up to you. Lift and lower. You can come all the way down, or you can stay on the forearms. Inner thighs. You want to make sure you're not rocked back too far on the glutes, okay? So you want to feel this all the way through this leg. I'm coming up a little bit, so I'm really focused in on these thighs. Again, I've got to hold the weight so they're going to roll. Shoulders down. The good thing about working out in your home, you can use what you've got. Like you could use a pillow under the head to support you. Just whatever you've got there. You can test out different exercises that maybe, just maybe, you wouldn't test out in front of other people, right? This is a good way to get strong. Working through those thighs again, lift and lower. 10 more of these. Pulse up. We're probably going to go longer. So if you need to rest, you rest. I'm still pulsing. I said 10 more, but 10 maybe 10 repetitions 10 times, right? Keep that core pulled in. Check that opposite shoulder, okay? Make sure it's not stressed out. 10, 9, 8. And last one, and lower down. Very good. Okay, put those weights aside. So this next set, bring it down. Bring the legs out in front. Passe, bend, extend, and lower with really nice control. If you want to bring the arm up, bring it up. Bend, extend, lower, reach. Again, working on elongating these leg muscles, working on strengthening the knees and the thighs. Elongate, reach all the way through. Check your core. Rotating the legs out. And again. One more. And last one. Now we're going to bring this leg up here. Remember this one on the forearm or down, okay? So what I'm going to do is probably bring it down. No, I'm not. I'm going to bring it up. Okay. Rock back on the glutes a little bit. Lift and lower. That leg does not have to go up high. Stay back on the glutes a little bit on this one. Inner thighs. Feel that extension. Feel that in your belly. Pull in, pull in. Exhale on the lift. all the way down. So this next one, you can bend the bottom leg if you want to. You can do a basic leg lift up and down. I'm going to flex the top foot, lift up, bring it to the front, bring it back up, and lower, connecting those heels together. Again, you can definitely substitute this one with a single leg lift or any other leg exercise you want. You can go back to those inner thigh lifts if you want. Nice control all the way through this movement. Lift up, front. Again. Exhale. And one more. Very nice. Transition to your back and your spine. Grab a sip of water if you need a sip of water, okay? Let's take those weights. Place the feet down. Realign your spine. Bring the arms out. So you're going to do these smaller flies, kind of pulsing as you lift and lower through your bridge. Keeping those arms out with or without your weights. Pull that belly in. Feel this across the chest, under your arms and your biceps. Open up the palms a little bit. Engage those glutes. So the elbows are bent, okay? So make sure those elbows are soft in this one. Working that low back, working your glutes and your hips, and that upper body. Again, today, power Pilates. And 3 more. 1. Bring those weights in, lower down. Single leg stretch. Alternate those legs. Going higher to modify. Lower to progress. Arms up. Working triceps. Bring the weights back. And then up. Keep that low back down. Fully extend each leg, okay? Hesitate. Hesitate. Reach out there as far as you can. Again, soften the fingers. Use more of your muscles in those arms. Core strength here. Big time. Reach. Reach. Keeping the low back down. If it's not staying down, you need to bring your legs up higher. Extension. Five more triceps. 5, 4. 1 more. Draw the knees in, place those weights down. Knees in. Do a little rotation, side to side. Place the hands down, beside you, palms down. Your hands can also slide under the glutes. Bring the legs up, heels together. Modification, tap down, 1 foot at a time, or you can take it from tabletop. Progression, leg lower down. Come up, hip lift up, down, lift. Heels together. Make sure those shoulders are down. Hands can also go back behind the head, looking out towards those legs the entire time. Lower down, lift. 5 more. Two to go. 1 more. Draw those knees in. Nice. All right. Side to side. Side to side. Tabletop position. Feet together. Sort of like clamshell, but you bring both knees out and back in. Belly stays in. Progression, hands place the feet on the floor. Just do your nice little crunch. Or just maintain butterfly. 5, 4. One more. And 1. Knees draw in. Go ahead, fully extend your legs and your arms out. Just reach out as far as you can. The low back does come off the floor on this one. Just feel that extension. We're going to go up through a roll up. If you need a prop, you can grab 2 weights or 1, and you don't have to use a prop. Heels together. Inhale to prepare. Go ahead, pull the belly in. Roll up each vertebrae at a time. Flex over the legs. Inhale, roll down each vertebrae at a time. Give yourself a full extension and stretch. Again, that navel's towards the spine. Take your time. You can use a weight in your hands or 2 weights. Just notice your spine, your body, how it's feeling. Heels stay glued together. Legs are rotated out. Again, navel to the spine, pull in, all the way up, pull in tighter, flex, and then lower down. Reach and extend, glutes stay engaged. Back up. And reach. And down. Extend. Listen for God to speak to you today. He is speaking. It's up to us to hear him, to hear what he's saying. So let's read the Word of God. Let's get in the Word. Let's continue in our prayer time all day. Let's praise God. Let's thank him in advance for all that he's doing in our lives. Even when we can't see it. Activating our faith. Growing stronger in the ways of the Lord. Moving in his direction. Roll up. Flex. Roll back down each vertebrae at a time. And now roll back up. Last one. Flex. Nice. Go ahead, bend one knee. And I'm going to bring my opposite arm across on the outside of it and look back over that opposite shoulder and hold. And then I'm going to switch out the legs. Bend the knee. You don't have to bring the arm across. You can hold right here and look back, or you could bring it on the other side. And then back around, just stretch towards your legs. Flex your feet, reach towards your toes. Legs out a little bit. Seated saw. Come up, pulse 1, 2, 3, and up. That feels really good right there. Flex those feet, pulse 1, 2, 3. That core is so engaged in this one all the way through. Notice what you're breathing. One more. And last one. Go into the hands and knees. Bring one leg front. And hold. Bring that opposite knee back. Hold your stretch. Bring that leg across. Pigeon stretch. Lower down. Breathe into it. Hold. Stretch your hip flexors, stretch your legs, your core, your upper body. Carefully come up, switch out your legs, opposite leg in front, bring that opposite knee back, hip flexor. You can simply hold right here. If you don't want to go into the pigeon stretch, really reaching through that hip flexor, cross that leg, and lower down. And hold. I'm modifying this one. You go as far as you want. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Feel that stretch all through the body. with us, Father. Pike, hold. All right. Walk those hands in towards you carefully and gracefully. Forward bend, hold. If you want to bend the arms, do that. I'm going to bring my arms up over that back. Roll up through your spine. Stay back in your heels, each vertebra at a time. Arms come up before the head. Bring the head up. And then reach one arm up at a time. Just reach, light stretch here. Elongate. Final stretches. Oh, didn't that feel so good today? Just stretch and reach. Strength train. Bring those arms down. Wide stance. Arms up. Plie down. And then back up. Core engaged. Feel strong. One more. And down. Bring those shoulders up and back. Walk it in. I want to thank you so much for working out with me in Power Pilates. You did amazing. Let me know if you like this workout. Please feel free to share it. I love you. I know you're doing amazing. And I know God is speaking to your heart. And I know that you're growing up. You're maturing more and more in your spirit and in the ways of the Lord as you read His Word, as you pray, as we fellowship together online, right? Even in your comments bless me so much, and they bless other people so much. So God be with you. His peace, His strength, His mercy, His grace.